back to my channel. Thank you so very much for clicking on today's video. I am so excited for today's video. First off, this is my first ever time filming with my new bookshelves behind me, and I am obsessed. And I hope you are too, because this is the background that you're going to be seeing from now on. I love the way that they turned out. I love that this is my new background, and it just makes me so excited to film. Like, I love filming, and I was excited before at my old house, but now with the new space, it's like I have brand new books. If you want to watch where I built these bookshelves and I put everything together, then definitely go check out my last video. I had a lot of fun creating that video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the Christmas romance books that I want to read this season. This is very far-fetched, and I'm sure many of you guys hear that in these types of like TBR videos. But if I could read all of these books within December, I'm going to do it. I am going to be ambitious. I'm hoping that I read at least like 2 or 3 of these books. And if you need any Christmas romance recommendations, then this video is also going to be for you. And I'm so excited to share with you guys all the books that are on my Christmas TBR. So the very first book that I have is The Christmas Fix. This is by Lucy Score. This is actually the second book in a series. The first book is Mr. Fixer-Upper. I think they can be read as standalones, I'm not too sure, but it's based in the same world. This is the first book. This one sounds really, really good. It's just like a good old romance book. I think it's like a single dad. I think she's a star. It says it's the constant battle on set between this sexy, grumpy renovation reality star and his no-nonsense field producer. But this isn't what this video is about. We're talking about this one. She's going to save Christmas just to spite him. Single dad and town manager Noah Yates has always taken his responsibilities serious, but when a late season hurricane turns Mary, Connecticut into a disaster, he's left scrambling to pick up the pieces of the home he loves. So he's a single dad, he's probably a workaholic and extremely responsible, and a hurricane just destroyed his home. And then it says, that is until renovation expert and reality TV star Catalina King shows up with a camera crew and a budget big enough to put the town back together. It seems like the perfect Christmas gift, but Noah isn't so sure. He doesn't want a celebrity diva capitalizing on their tragedy or filling his daughter's head with visions of glitz and glam. The last time Kat was in town, after all, she caused nothing but trouble. So it's second chance, it seems. And completely different lives, where she's all glitz and glam and famous, and he's like grumpy single dad just working, and it's like, the last thing that I want is this famous girl to come into my town and like ruin things. We know this is gonna be the classic enemies to lovers. It also seems like a little bit of a second chance, because it said that she was already at that town but then left and is at her new life. And when it's a single dad, it's always so entertaining to read about the relationship that the woman or the man builds with the kid. It's always so fun to read about, and they always end up making the kid extremely cute to read too. I am very intrigued to read this book. It looks so cute too. Also, I love Lucy Score's writing. It's so easy and simple to just like devour and binge. If you have read either of these books, or if you read the series, please let me know, because I don't feel like I've heard too many people talk about these books. If you guys have loved it, please let me know down in the comments. The next book, I have The Christmas Tree Farm by Lori Gilmore. This is the third book in the Dream Harbor series. You guys have heard me talk about how I read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I loved that book, and I'm currently now reading The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and I hope to read this book by the end of the year. That's crazy to say. I absolutely love the small town vibes that these books transport you into. It gives off really good vibes for whatever season it is, and it does a really good job just like pulling you into the story. And it's a small town, and everyone's very close-knit, and like specifically in the second book we talk, well in the first book too, they talk a lot about the book club that they are a part of. So you're introduced to other characters in the town and other characters that are in the book club. And this one, I'm assuming, is going to be from one of the other friends' perspective. I have actually no idea who we're going to be following in this book, but I want to keep it that way. All I know is it's going to be the best Christmas vibes ever, because the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore was the best fall one, so I'm assuming this is going to be the best Christmas ones. The cover itself is so cute. I absolutely love it. I was like, I don't want to read the synopsis, and then my eyes just land on the two characters' names. And I read more. It says Kira North hates Christmas, and then Bennett Ellis is on vacation at the Dream Harbor. I really enjoy Laurie Gilmore's writing. It's just so easy, it's so simple, it's so easy to binge read. So I hope that I'm reading this book like on Christmas Day. Then the next book, this is a book that I just got in the mail. This is Make the Seasons Bright by Ashley Herring Blake. This is the November book for Afterlight. This is a absolutely gorgeous book, and it is sapphic. Oh, so excited. And there's some art on the inside, and the cover is absolutely gorgeous. On the cover here, we got some musical instruments. We got a guitar, a violin, we got some skis, we got a mic. You just see like everything that this book is gonna have, and it looks so cozy. You can even see the cute little characters on the back. I think the art in the book itself is just so beautiful, and I'm so excited to read this book. These videos can be tricky to film because I want to share with you guys all the books that I want to read, but to make this entertaining is I gotta say what these books are about. But as someone who doesn't even read the synopsis before going into a book, I'm like, But if I had to sell you this book without even reading it and reading the synopsis, if you want a book that's about romance, Christmas, sapphic, singers, and just like really cozy vibes, like, you see, and that's all I need to know. Like, I literally just look at the book and I am excited to read it, and I don't even have to read the synopsis, and I'm like, I want to read this now. Then I got The Christmas Cafe by Elisa Evans. I love this cover, and I may or may not have bought it just because of the cover. The little like faces on here and things on the cover are cookies, and like sugar cookies. Oh, I think it's so cute. I think the cookies are such like a fun idea. This book, I know that it's a love triangle, and someone owns a bakery. So we have a baker named Sylvie West, and she's worked at the Christmas Cafe in Silver Bells, Wyoming ever since her boozy eggnog fruitcake won the town's annual holiday bake-off. I am already getting small town vibes, and I'm loving it. Then she finds out that her cafe might be getting closed, and the only way that she can think of to save it is if she hires a holiday channel to create a scene at the cafe. It says that she is starting to get a crush on the lead actor Royce, and then it says between an unexpected acting gig, a booth at the Christmas festival, an appearance at the Christmas parade, and a budding romance with Royce, Sylvie has a lot on her plate. It says good thing her old friend, gruff yet reliable Abe, has just come home to manage his parents' goat farm, until she catches herself feeling a little too merry and bright in his presence. So she's having a crush on the actor that she's needing to work with to help save her cafe, and then she's also, her eyes just keep drifting off to this like old friend that she's had who owns a goat farm, and she doesn't know what to do. She has these crushes on both the guys, and I think I already know who she's going to fall with, and I feel like you know too. This seems like a cutesy little fast read. Oh my gosh, there's even, oh my gosh, there's a recipe. There's multiple recipes. It says Graham's Peppermint Mocha Mug Cake, and it literally has how to make it. Oh my god, and it says marshmallow cream buttercream. Oh, frosting for the cake. Chocolate ganache, minty whipped cream mousse, decorating tools and ingredients. No way! How cool is that? That is so fun. So she owns a bakery. I love reading about bakeries. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, she had a cafe, and it was just so cozy to read about all of the yummy treats, and it just makes it so cozy. And I love reading about when someone owns a cafe, and as you can tell from the treats on the cover, it's going to be heavy on that. I'm so excited. And a little bit of a triangle, love triangle. I'm excited. Now to the last book that I hope to read this season. It is Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. I bought this book, well, for one, I've seen it everywhere and people really love it, but last year Heather McLary read this and said that it was like one of her I think one of her most or her favorite Christmas romance book that she's ever read. And I trust Heather McLary and her reviews, so I went ahead and bought this book last year, and I really hope that I read this book this year. So it says, two best friends fake date to reach their holiday happily ever after in this first romantic comedy in the Love Light series. That's right, this is the first book in the series, and I think there's 4, and each book takes place in different seasons. So Stella absolutely loves the tree farm. I don't know if she works there or she just loves it, but it seems like everything is going wrong at the tree farm. It says that the trees are dead, that raccoons have taken over the barn, and there's packages that keep going missing. And then it says, in an effort to save the Christmas tree farm she's loved ever since she was a kid, Stella enters a contest with Instagram famous influencer Evelyn St. James. She gets added publicity and $100,000 cash. And so she's hoping that she wins this so that she can save the farm. But there's one problem. It says, to make the farm seem like a romantic destination for the holidays, she lied on her application and said that she owns Love Light Farms with her boyfriend, only she has no boyfriend. So she's having to hurry up and find someone who she likes and is able to work with and help convince them, like, hey, I don't know you, but can you come help me with this? And this is literally act like you're in love with me and let's fake date in front of cameras, like for publicity, and to hope to win this contest to then save the farm. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I am so excited about all of these books. I love Christmas books so much. I love Hallmark movies, and so most of these are gonna feel like a Hallmark book, and I'm here for it. I am so excited to dive into these Christmas stories. I really hope that I read like 3 of them this season. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you got some good recommendations from this video, or if you have read any of these books, let me know down in the comments, because it would help encourage me and motivate me even more to read the book. That's going to be it for today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!